Hi everyone, we're going to do day 2 of solving systems by graphing. We are going to find the solution of a linear system by graphing. Remember, a system of equations is 2 or more equations. We are going to start by graphing each equation. We'll start by graphing y equals 3x. Remember, this is in slope-intercept form, and our slope is 3 over 1. Our y-intercept is 0, so we start at 0, plot 0, and then we go up 3 over 1, and we will plot our second point. Up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1, and we'll just do that a few times. You can go down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1. Then we'll do our next equation. Or let me draw that one in. It might be really helpful for you guys to get a ruler. Our next equation, our slope, is 4 over 1, and our y-intercept is negative 1. So I'm going to start off by graphing that. My y-intercept negative 1, and then my slope up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. I can already see where it's going to intersect. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. It's really clear that it's going to intersect. Right here. And that point would be over 1 up 3. Our intersection point is over 1 up 3. So that is really nice. Over 1 up 3. Going on to our next problem, we do the same process. Our first equation is in slope-intercept form as well. Our slope is negative 1 over 1. Our y-intercept is negative 1. So I'll start at negative 1. I will do my slope down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. And I'll keep doing that. And I can go up 1 to the left 1. I'm going to draw in my line. Be careful with that. Again, I'd probably get a ruler. It'll be easier on your paper than it is on this. Next, I will go on to the second equation. This is in standard form. So you can do your teeny tiny table, or you can solve it for y. I'm going to set up the teeny tiny table here first. If I put in 0 for x, I will get 2 for y because the x will go away and I will have negative y equals negative 2. Well, if negative y equals negative 2, y will equal positive 2. If I put in 0 for y, 2x equals negative 2, and x will equal negative 1. So, plotting those points, I have 0, 2, and I have negative 1, 0. Okay? Or I can take the equation and I can solve it for y. So I'm just going to rewrite it. I'm going to subtract 2x. I have negative y equals negative 2x minus 2. Then I'm going to divide by negative 1 because your y needs to be positive. And I will have y equals 2x plus 2. Well, that makes sense. So my y-intercept is 2, and my slope is 2 over 1. So my y-intercept is 2, my slope is 2 over 1. Well, that looks perfect for what I have here. And then I'm going to connect these. And it says, what is my point of intersection? Well, it looks like it's somewhere between 0 and -1. So I'm going to say it's about -1/2 and up 1/2. It's going to be a positive 1/2. I'm just going to erase that if I can figure out how to erase here. Nice. So my point of intersection is right here. So that's to the left 1/2, up 1/2. That's what it looks like to me. All right, let's move on. All right. Solve the system by graphing. Our next page. These are both in standard form. So let's use our teeny tiny table. You know how I like to say that. X, Y, 0 for X, 0 for Y. When I put in 0 for X, my Y is 5. When I put in 0 for Y, my X is going to be -5. So when X is 0, Y is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get to enjoy my dog barking. So that's really, really nice. And here, a teeny tiny table again. When you put in X, 0 for X, your Y is 8. When you put in 0 for Y, your X is 4. So let's do this. 0 for X, your Y is 8. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Now you're probably saying, it is hard to tell where it intersects. I agree. Sometimes it's easier to tell when they intersect if you put them in slope-intercept form and use the slope. So I'm going to take this equation right here and put it in slope-intercept form. To do that, I'm just going to subtract 2x. So it'll be y equals -2x plus 8. When I do that, my slope is -2x over 1. So here, if I went down to over 1, you would see it would end up intersecting right where that second dot is, right here. And that would be my solution. It would be over 1, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be 1, 6. That would be my solution set. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Let's go down 2 and try that one. I am actually going to have you, I don't know, these are all kind of ugly problems. Let's just stop here for right now and we'll talk more about these tomorrow.